Today I will tell you things that I wish I knew before starting programming. I've been programming for around 2 years, and if somebody had said this to me, nowadays I would have been a better programmer. These things will really improve your programming skills or will help you in any way of it. Maybe you're an advanced programmer and these things can also help you as well. It's sometimes said that you can't program if you are in high school. Thanks to the progress of creation of new programming languages and new game engines that are really easy to study and use, it doesn't matter if you are underage or if you are in high school. There are languages you can use if you are a beginner, such as Python or JavaScript. In addition, the number of tutorials out there on the internet is massive. You can learn how to make a website from scratch by just watching a tutorial. Starting to program when you're underage is actually a really smart decision. You will save a lot of time by doing this, so when you become 18 or 21, you know plenty of things about programming. It's important to know first what you want to do, and then you start to see how you can do it, how you can do the thing you want to do. There are programming languages for anything you want to program, which to you depends on your purposes. And also, there are even some programs that don't require you to code. For example, in Godot Engine, you can use visual scripting. It means that you can program with a visual interface and with zero code. Everything is visual. To sum up, your age doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is to know what you want to do. Never stop learning new things and keep watching tutorials if you need to. You can do anything you want with just a couple of tutorials. You must go to a university, lots of people say. Well, you must go to a university if you want to be a doctor, an architect, an engineer, a lawyer. But in programming the things are really different. This is really connected with the previous point. There are plenty of tutorials you can use in order to make anything you want. Having a degree isn't necessary. As soon as you can solve a problem or make anything requested, you will get a well-paid job or you will be able to make your own amazing projects as a freelance. The demand for programmers is so high these days that employers don't even pay attention to if you have or not a university degree. All they want is for you to be useful to their company and correctly fulfill your role as a programmer. In most parts of the world, university is expensive. So, with all that money, you could buy a powerful PC and other tools to make even better projects as a freelance. This topic could take a whole video because it's a bit complex and really depends on a lot of things, so let's just move to the next topic. Other belief is that you need to have a really powerful, better PC to program. Visual Studio Code, for example, the most used code editor, can be used in every single computer. Or, for example, Godot Engine, an excellent game engine used to make games, can also work in any PC. The options are unlimited, and you can find the one that works the best in your device really easily. You can even make video games in your phone or make websites in your phone. We talked about how to make games in your phone using Godot Engine in a previous video. The link is in the description, by the way. A powerful PC will obviously allow you to use better programs, use multitasking and other things, but you can begin with a simple one and upgrade it as you learn programming. For example, I started with a super simple PC that I bought with my savings and I've been upgrading it for around 2 years. Maybe you've seen some amazing setups of programmers on the internet with 2 or 3 monitors, a giant PC, and thought, I can program if I don't have such cool things. Obviously, that's false. In conclusion, you can program with any PC, having some limitations, or even with your phone. And then you can upgrade your devices in order to make better things. Only geniuses can program, you may think. No, it's completely false. As any other thing you want to learn about, it will be difficult at the beginning. People will talk to you about variables, functions, loops, etc., and you won't understand a word. So, you will have to study what these things are, how do they work, and how to use them yourself. Nothing that can't be done without practicing, talking with specialized people, and watching a lot of tutorials. Some time ago, with few informations and tools, maybe this could be true, but now everything is on the internet and there are a lot of tools and programming languages you can choose. There are tools more complicated than others, but it's a matter of choosing which fits better for you and your purposes. To give an example of this, Godot is a game engine that it's really easy to use, and Unity is a bit more complex game engine. Both have disadvantages and advantages. If you want to make a 3D game with RTX and realistic graphics, maybe Unity is better because it's better for your purposes. But obviously it's much more complicated. On the other hand, if you would like to make 2D games, maybe Godot is a better option because it's better for my purpose to make a 2D game, and obviously it's more simple than Unity. To sum up, everyone could program, and it's important to know your purposes and to choose a correct tool to make your purposes. There is only one way to program, one program and one programming language a few years ago. As I was talking in the video, there are a lot of programming languages, there are a lot of programs, there are a lot of game engines you can choose to create your own things. There are options that are more complex than other ones, and there are options that are simpler than other options. Every day new things are released, every day updates are launched, and every day there is something new to learn about. Programming is constantly changing and evolving in a positive way. There is no single magic tool to do what you want to do. There are an infinity of them that you can use to fulfill your purposes as a programmer. Programmers, day after day, we are getting used to technological changes, to what people like to see on a website or video game. It's a field that has no limits as far as the creation of things is concerned. There are tons of tools out there, and which one to use will depend entirely on your goals. All these tools must be used correctly by the programmer in order to fulfill a need for society. I hope these tips are all useful for you. If they are, please leave a comment below, like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. This is all for today's video. See you on the next one and bye bye.